Hi! You probably clicked on here because you want to know just a little bit more about caffeine pills and are they worth the money? Well, they are actually a lot cheaper than getting coffee or energy drinks because this bottle is about, give or take, $10 to $15 depending on where you get it. You get 100 tablets. Mind you, that's 200 milligrams of caffeine per capsule, and you can actually break those capsules in half if you want just 100 milligrams of caffeine, which is in something like this energy drink, which is Red Bull. And this is also very close to 100. So this is a little under 100. This is a little over 100. This one capsule gives you 200 milligrams. So you're definitely getting a lot of bang for your buck. But what I've noticed is that when I take this, the effects are a little bit different than energy drinks, and the effects are a lot different than coffee. I don't know what, I probably have to do my research of the elements that go into coffee. Now energy drinks, there's a lot more stuff happening in there. You got B12, you got guarana, you got all kinds of stuff in here. Here is just pure caffeine. And what I've noticed is when I have just pure caffeine, I don't know what it is about this stuff, but I get this boost of energy, right? This boost of like a little too much all at once, and then a huge crash. I don't really get any good cognitive benefits from this either. They say mental alertness, energize your workouts. Here's something you want to know before taking this. The focus isn't there. It's just going to be up front. You have the energy. You do feel it. Sometimes you feel it's. The first time I took this was 200 milligrams on an empty stomach, and it was just way too much energy. I was like, bing! But now I have this stuff. I created a little bit of a tolerance to it, but then again, I just didn't really see any good effect from it, to be honest. I don't know what it does. It just kind of makes me, gives me focus, it doesn't give me focus, but it gives me a little bit of alertness. It makes me very energized, but I get so intense, and I get so intense but that doesn't mean I get intense in work. It makes, sometimes you can get intense on YouTube videos, or you can get intense on video games, or you can get intense on anything, and this kind of does that. In fact, in a lot of cases, it made me a little bit unproductive because it made me a little intensified in things that I wasn't supposed to do, going for that dopamine rush because of what this provided. I don't know, I have to do a little bit more research, but this is just my review and my verdict on this. I haven't really used it that much. I've gone back to maybe just a cup of coffee, or just having a simple energy drink. Now, this is not cost effective at all. It's actually the least cost effective of all the caffeinated drinks that give you energy. I mean, this is just, it's expensive when you look at it for how much caffeine you're getting, in the fact that it's just a beverage. You're looking at, you know, $2. So I went back to this. This is no sugar. I picked this up. It has sugar in it. I'm trying to stay away from sugar. This doesn't have anything in it. This is just pure caffeine. I thought this would be a great alternative. I thought I could just take this, and I mean, we all go to these caffeine pills because we think, oh, this will be our solution. We don't have to go to energy drinks. We don't have to. There's a lot of people who are coffee fans out there. I'm the exact opposite. I'm not a coffee fan whatsoever. I just hate the bitterness, and the only time I drink in coffee was for the effects it gives me. Because honestly, coffee, when it comes to energy, gives me the best boost. I create a tolerance to that. There's times I just hate it. I hate tasting it. But the energy is just the right amount of push, the amount of release into my bloodstream. And coffee is, I don't know, and I do feel a little bit of a coffee high sometimes, but it goes away. And I gotta like not drink coffee for like a week in order to feel that nice euphoric effect that I get from coffee the first time, and then the second and third day I don't feel it anymore. And you're probably thinking, am I on caffeine right now? Actually, I'm not, which is crazy. The last time I had caffeine was, or any of this stuff. I'm gonna have my caffeine today, of course, and not with this. I don't think I'll really be taking this anytime, but I will be going after my energy drink today. It's Monday now, and I probably had my last caffeine was like Saturday. I didn't have caffeine at all yesterday, and not today this morning. I'm probably just hyped up because of the video and all that stuff. But then again, it makes you think, should I even be having caffeine at all? Maybe, maybe not. So anyways, I just wanted to bring this video of my review for the caffeine pills. What's the verdict? What's the summary? I have to do a little bit more research. Sorry, I couldn't give you a definitive conclusion on this, but as it stands right now, not feeling it. Not feeling it whatsoever. The energy comes in too fast. Even when I eat and then take the pill, it just comes in and goes really fast. Even the directions even tell you, which is kind of wild and crazy. 1 tablet every 3 to 4 hours. I mean, if I took that, I'd have oh man, I'd go insane. But no way, dude. I would never take the directions. I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, you feel the energy and it goes away. This, I can take one and then kind of cruise on it. Even though there is a crash with this, obviously it's an energy drink, there's a bit of a crash. I think most of the crashes, though, come from the sugar. When we have caffeine and we're bouncing around with food and sugar, sometimes we have this feeling of withdrawal or this crash, and sometimes the crash is a caffeine, and you're not really hungry. You think you're hungry, but you're not. And then sometimes the crash is the sugar crash and not necessarily caffeine, and then we try to consume more caffeine to compensate for whatever crash we have. So it's good to understand your body, but I think with energy drinks, most of the time it's the crash is coming from the sugar. Then definitely the crash is coming from the caffeine. It's just, I just had a bad experience with this. I don't like it, and I tried it. I gave it a shot. I did this for like a week and a half, like about 10 days. I gave it a shot. No, I can't do it. But that's it. All right.